Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all excellent. I have been promising another video with the Atomic Amplifier, and we're here. We're going to be dialing in the hot Brit model on there, which I'm guessing, I haven't played around with it yet, is going to be based on like a modified Marshall, probably a brown sound sort of thing. So as a starting point, I've just dialed it up, stock settings, and I have this LT-TV mix cabinet IR that I made of my Marshall 4x12 with 25 watt greenbacks. I'm guessing it's going to be a good mix. Let's hear it. I'm playing a PRS Custom 24. I've got a Seymour Duncan JB humbucker in the bridge. Everything wound up sounds like this. That's kind of cool. There's definitely some hair on there. I'd probably bring the gain down a little bit because I want to do some kind of gain staging tricks with this. And let's just kind of boost the bass and the mids and leave the rest of the stuff where it is, because the high end was pretty cool there. I dig that. What we're going to do first is just kind of tweak the response of the cabinet. And if you've seen my other amplifier videos, this will be very familiar. I use one of these parametric EQs here as a high pass, and what we're going to do with that particular high pass is we'll set the frequency at 100 hertz. So this is going to let everything above 100 hertz through, meaning it's going to cut everything below 100 hertz just to kind of tidy the boom from the cabinet up. So that's pretty cool, and we'll do the same thing with the high end, so we'll use a low pass filter there. This is the kind of thing that anytime I talk to a sound guy, I always get this wrong, and I'm like, hey man, can you high pass this at 8K? And they look at me like I'm crazy. So we want to use a low pass at 8K in this case, just to take out some excess. Now, you probably, if you're listening at low volume, you'd be like, man, you got rid of all the hair on there. But at high volumes, this is what we really need. We want to take out that excess fizz, leave space for the cymbals, and not get ear fatigue. So this is a really important parameter to tweak and have ready to go on your amplifier if you're using it live. Otherwise, I'm pretty stoked with that. Let's add some reverb to that, because to me, you know, a kind of a plate reverb or something like that seems appropriate. The stock plate, I'll just turn the level down. Let's have a listen to that. That's pretty big. Maybe I'll turn the decay down a bit, and I'm just going to turn the pre-delay off. I just want that little kind of tickle in there. For lead stuff, I'm going to want some echo as well. I like the stock soft digital. I just basically turn the level up and bring the high cut down. And go really extreme with the high cut, bring it to like 3K or something like that, so it sounds nice and smooth like an analog delay. We get this. Pretty cool. I might bring the feedback down on that one, and yeah, bring the level up a bit. I just basically want this, you know, to put a halo around the notes and act like a cheat code when I have to play lead guitar. And I think the cheat codes are activated right there. So we've got that. Now we're going to do a kind of cool 80s trick and use an EQ before the amp to really kind of push some mid-range into the amp. So let's take this pre-EQ. We're going to set it to be a peaking type. I'm just going to leave the frequency at 1000 hertz or 1K. You can tweak this to taste, but I will turn the low cut off and just smash this like kind of 9 dB or something like that into it. It's going to be really, really juicy sounding now. That's the vibe we're going for. It would be nice to have a phaser in there. Sorry, this is a pitch shifter. Yeah, I want a phaser. This one, I normally go for the 4-stage phaser, bring the depth right down on this one, and basically leave everything else, and it sounds kind of like a phase 90. That's kind of cool. You know, if you're playing solos and you're tremolo picking or something, it kind of gives it a nice... I wouldn't have that on all the time though. I'd assign that to a foot switch, and I would like the option to have an extra boost on there. I like the overdrive because I like the real world Boss Super Overdrive. Drive all the way down. Let's just crank the level. So when I step on this, this should make it super juicy, and it's like an extra cheat code on there too. Beautiful stuff. I don't really feel the need to do too much with that. If you wanted to add some chorus, you can do that on there, or you could use the pitch detune. So over here, we could take the pitch shifter and place it like after the amp. And you know, if you wanted the kind of Van Halen FUCK era kind of tone, what you would do is go in, and we're going to use the detune mode. So mode, I'm trying to remember how to do this. I'm going to stick with pitch shifter. Here we go. And we're going to set it for minus 10 cents there and 10 cents there. Have a listen to this. This is going to add some width in stereo. It's kind of like a really wide chorus that doesn't wobble around or modulate. Personally, I probably wouldn't have a lot of use for this. I'd leave it off and I just go with the phaser. But again, all of this kind of stuff is to taste. So hopefully there are a couple of cool little tips and tricks you all picked up. If you have suggestions for other amps or effect types you want me to look at in another video, please let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay safe and be good to one another. Thank you for watching.